Shy of the The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. They're locked in really well.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Goal, Cincinnati.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and goal from the 1.
6-man. Check cross, check cross, check cross. Watch quick.
Here's a run with Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 3 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And no, it falls incomplete.
And see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made just
typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 27 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Tucker lining up.
So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
16.
Here's Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It's second down and goal.
On second down, here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
To A.J. Green.
A.J. Green. Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Bengals 23. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Tucker lining
Well,
up.
it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And a Bengal first down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Burrow on play action. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They go play action with Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep down, and the defense loses him. It's complete, and he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A final shot now for Burrow. That's caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone with no time left on the clock. And they're an extra point away from winning this game. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make. That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Forced out to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Dancing to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
14 more yards.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Flushed out right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Antoine Woods able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd down and goal. Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to go down again. Randy Gregory. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give out. Down that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take.
Yeah. 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 Yo. Yo.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind
Oh, shit.
Second and 10. Prescott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. No gain, and it's second down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Flush, and he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense? Someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out.
We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackle where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy the defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
At the 19-yard
From the
line.
red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott.
Do it too late.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
Blake Jarwin.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. This is Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Elliott.
4-yard line.
They find some open field here. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 56 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Here's a throw out line complete to right side. That catch good for only a couple. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
The 31-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down. On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get a bit closer. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's kind of frustrating. Got to him. It would have been the first sack of the game instead. They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much time to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
There he keeps going for it. It's Prescott into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Another run here with Dobbins. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And the Big Ball stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
3rd down, here's Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make make it 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Bryant. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Flush to his right, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Ravens 19. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10.
And they're about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. Very close, 1-score game.
And if I'm a defender, on the other side of the ball said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
9 yards to pick up there. That's a 1st down. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. Elliott a 1st
Good night.
more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cowboys.
Prescott on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Brings up 3rd down.
They go Elliott again. And Elliott trying to work his way forward. And it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Now they go for
He dropped that bit.
but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, bro, come on, man.
Dropped it, and the Ravens are
Oh, bro, that's that fucking nerve.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Xavier Woods.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Bryant with a catch right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing now is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
That's fucked up.
Second and 2. Now Jackson. Out to the left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And it's for the win. The kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed right to the left. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire, but in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose.
And he goes down. The Ravens are able to get to him. Matt Judon